Alright, y'all. How's everybody? That's right here. Let's go ahead and get started. You guys know what we're doing, right? We're getting into our week 5, day 7. Alright? This is the last day of this week, and then we're going to our cycle 6. Okay? So we're going to end this with our shoulders, our biceps, and our triceps. Alright? So let's get some. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Start off with our shoulders. I did a dumbbell military press. Okay? Dumbbell military press. And I did 10 at 80, 10 at 75, 10 at 70, and 10 at 65. As you see, I'm starting high and then going low. Shock the body. Always shock the body. Keep the body guessing. The more the body is shocked, the more it has to adapt, the more it has to grow. So let's keep doing that. All right. Then I moved on to my deltoids, my lateral deltoids. Okay. Did some cable lateral raises. I did 10 reps at 20 pounds, 10 at 30, 10 at 40, and 10 at 50. Well, 4 at 50, excuse me. Yeah, that was a lot of weight. So that was pushing it. Then went to my the posterior deltoid machine. Same thing as the machine flies, except you're pulling back this time instead of pulling forward. Okay. So did that 10 at 165, 10 at 150, then 10 at 135, and 10 at 120. And that targets those rear deltoids or posterior deltoids. Then I went and got the front raises. Did these with the dumbbells. Front raises I did it, started off with 45 pounds. And when you do the front raises and you're coming up, don't just come up 90 degrees, come up above it. Because what that does is it digs that deep separation between the traps and the shoulders, and also separates that gets that definition between the bicep and the upper deltoid. Okay, so make sure you're going beyond the 90 degrees, up a little bit further this way. Okay, and then other arm, other arm. All right. So that was my deltoid front raises. I did 10 reps at 45, then 10 at 40, 10 at 35, and then 10 at 30. Okay. I ended with my shoulder workout with those. And I went to my biceps, the easy bar, preacher curls, seated preacher curls easy bar. Now this is what I call the drop superset. All right. So what we're doing is we have the easy bar where you can remove the weight, put the weight on. Alright, I want you to start off with 100 pounds, but use increments of 5s on there. So you can do drops. So you can take 2 5s off of 10 drop, okay? So what I did was I started off and I did 6 with the 100 pounds, and then I had my lifting partner drop 10 pounds. So then it's 90, I did 6. Then he dropped it again. 80, I did 6. He dropped it again. 70, I did 6. He dropped it again. And then I'm at 60, did 6. Dropped it again. Then I'm at 50, did 6. And then dropped it to 25. And then I just have the bar, and I did 6. So that's one set. And I did that twice. Okay. So that's going to get your biceps a real nice burn, and because all the repetitions and repetitively doing that concentric motion, the flexion and the extension, the muscles contracting like that and flexing like that consistently with more reps creates a certain look in your bicep. And that's definitely something that we want to target. So that's where you get the word tone from, where your muscles look like they're flexed, but they're really not. That's tone, okay? So we want to move on to seated dumbbell curls. Now, the thing about doing dumbbell curls is not concentrating on the bicep. When you lift, don't lift with your arm, lift with your bicep, okay? Don't pull it with your shoulder, lift with your bicep, all right? So target that and stress that. If it's too much weight, drop the weight. Form on this is really important because you can get more growth with your biceps with the proper form than with more weight. Okay, and the proportion and the symmetry of your bicep is going to look much sharper the more form that you use, or the proper lifting method that you use. So with the seated dumbbell curls, I did 10 at 50 pounds, 10 at 40 pounds, 10 at 30, and then I did 10 at 20. Okay. Then we went to the barbell curls, where you have the barbell straight bar, where the weight is distributed on that long bar, so you're getting a different type of lift with your biceps. Okay, because of the distribution of the weight, according to the long bar. The bar is 45 pounds, and then I put a couple plates on there to equal 95 pounds. So I started with 95, then I did drop to 75 to complete 20 pounds, take off 20 pounds. Then I did another 10 at 55, and then I did 10 at 35. And the whole point is to get that burnout in that bicep. And I'm also adjusting the length of my hands, the placement of my hands. Wide, it can be wide, it can be wider, and then it can be real close. Okay, you work in the different heads of the bicep, the different lengths that you put on the bar, or the different grip placements that you have with your hands. So that with that, I did. Oh yeah, I already explained that to you guys. So 95 at 10, 75 at 10, 55 at 10, and 35 at 10. Then I went on to my tries, and I just did a superset, 2 tries. My tries are really, really big, and so I'm pretty pleased with them. So I don't want to work them too much more. What I would like to do is get that definition. So on my tries, I don't add as many workouts. I did a 2 workout superset for those, and that's for me. But remember, this workout's for my body. If you're following you can tweak it to your body. Okay. So I did the where you're standing on your knees and you're bringing the rope. You have the rope above, come down to your knees, and then you're bringing the rope up forward like this, and then coming out like that. Okay. So it's like this. All right, and that, and then the cable pull downs where you're pulling down. All right, so I did a superset, starting off with 100 pounds with this, and then 60 pounds with the pull downs. Okay, and then I went up to 120 with this, and still 60 pounds with the superset. Okay, so I'm doing 10 of these with 100, then 10 the 60-pound pull downs, all in one set. And that will be one set. Okay. Then I did it with 120 with these, and still maintained at 60 superset. That's 2. Then went up to 140 with these, 10 of these, still stayed at 60 with the pull downs. That's 3 sets. Okay. And I just did 3 sets, and then I called it a day. All right. And then make sure you're getting in your abs, and make sure you're getting in your calves. Those are the most important. If there was a most improved player for bodybuilding, I would get that with my calves. I'm really pleased with my calves. I've seen a lot of development and growth because of those, but it's because I've been targeting them every day. And so it's important that you definitely see that progress. Make sure you're taking pictures, you're taking measurements. That builds so much confidence and keeps you pushing in the gym. So this was a really good workout. Happy you guys are watching. It's Ezra here helping you understand fitness. I'll see you guys later. Take care.